Hi, my name is Samir, and I participated in Lena's Detox from Judgment program back in 2021. To be completely honest, at the time I didn't have a lot of expectations of this program. I just knew that it was a very dark period for me, especially reading after the explosion and everything that was going on in the country and on a personal level. So I was looking for any sort of tool to help me navigate that period. And as a man, a lot of times we live in a community or we live in a society where you're expected to just show up, to put on a strong face, and to constantly face any sort of situations with just moving into action, just getting it done, and just being there. And once you're constantly in action mode, it doesn't allow you to have a lot of time to reflect, to really understand yourself, to really understand who you are, why you take certain decisions the way that you take them, what your triggers are. And this program completely allowed me to understand myself, to understand how this world is almost programmed, how we are the masters of our own destiny, how we are able to kind of take anything that we really feel like doing and to move a little bit forward in terms of the world and the environment that we kind of live in. And although it was very hard for me at first to be vulnerable, to kind of really open up, by the end of the workshop, I felt like I was a completely different person. Someone who was much more in tune with their authentic truth, someone who's much more in tune in terms of why do I feel certain ways. I was someone that used to struggle a lot with anger or impulsive reactions. This workshop really helped me understand why these triggers end up happening, how they're supposed to move forward. At the same time, the workshop or every single session within it was extremely entertaining. It never really felt like something that you had to do, but it just felt like a very nice, interesting, and insightful conversation. Lena's meditations as well have a very nice production aspect to it as well. So it always feels like it's very nice and soothing and interesting and high quality to kind of listen to it. And to this day, I still use a lot of her techniques and I still use a lot of her meditations, especially in times where I feel like I want to trigger something or if I want to kind of really understand different aspects or different points that I'm going through. And there's something that's extremely interesting about how Lena uses a lot of different components to bring it all together in a very nice and a very integrated manner. Um, it's a little bit of meditation, it's a little bit of biology, it's a little bit of psychology, it's a little bit of understanding our energies and how we kind of conduct our energies. There's a lot of physical kind of also energetic movement as well. So it's a really, really interesting program, and it's a program that I think you're only going to understand the benefit of it once you really do it. I did it as well with my partner at the time, who's now my wife. And I think that workshop as well really helped us understand both of us as individuals and both of us as a relationship and how to really build things together. So I would definitely do what I did, where you just jump into the deep end and you just decide to go for it because it's really a life-changing seminar or a life-changing workshop, and I highly recommend it to anyone at any age, at anything that they're kind of going through, because it really starts with yourself and anything that you can do to change your circumstances.